Would you like to go together sometime?
Yes.
You're just some mid-level employee. Don't forget that.
Oh, welcome.
The retro bell on the door rang, and I smelled something fragrant. Good morning. Which beans do you recommend today?
I recommend the beans from Colombia today. It's getting warmer, so an iced coffee would be good too.
I'll take that and my usual egg sandwich then.
Yes, sir. Coming right up.
My name is Takeru Hayami, 29. I work in sales at a mid-sized company in the city called Park IT Solutions. Most of my mornings start with breakfast and studying at this cafe. For this company, I should simplify this input flow right here.
I have your order. Here's your Colombian iced coffee and egg sandwich.
Thank you. The egg sandwich here is always so good, and I eat my breakfast. I glanced at the woman who brought my food, Maya Asano. She's so beautiful every day. Of course, I came here often because the vibes were nice. But the main reason was because I had a crush on her, Maya. Wait, did you change the blend today?
Whoa! Do you taste it?
I raised my face after she spoke. Maya's smile was brighter than usual. She came out from behind the counter.
I blended that. I blended a few types of light roasted beans and made it refreshing.
I see. It's really good. I was no expert, but I just told her how I honestly felt. She smiled even wider.
I'm glad. Usually it's the owner's blend, but they let me make my own sometimes.
You must like coffee.
Yes, trying out different brewing methods and beans. I work at this cafe, but I go to different coffee shops and cafes on the weekends too.
Lately, I've been frequenting this place, but I also like going to cafes. Would you like to go together sometime? I naturally continued the conversation. Maya's cheeks turned slightly red.
Yes!
I saw her smile and felt glad that I asked. I'm a simple guy. We were going to decide on a place later. I was about to head to work after my meal when... You're just some mid-level employee. Don't forget that. As I walked through the doorway, someone whispered to me. It was Tomu Oga. He was one of the regulars of this cafe. Apparently, he worked at some large company nearby. I could tell instantly that he also had a crush on Maya. Whenever Maya and I talked, he would glare at me resentfully. And when he found out I worked for a mid-sized company, he had laughed at me like he had beat me in something. Today, he walked straight to Maya. Maya, good morning. What a nice morning as always.
Welcome!
Hey Maya, want to come to my company party? I'll show you what the inside of a big company looks like. It didn't feel good to see him try to flirt with Maya over the counter. I watched them, so I could step in if he crossed any boundaries.
I'm sorry, I have to decline.
Maya shook her head calmly as always. Why? It'll be a good experience. I can introduce you to my connects, too.
I have enough connections.
Okay, let me know if you're ever interested. I relaxed after seeing her take care of business herself and left for work.
Good morning. A blended coffee and an egg sandwich.
The following day, I went to the cafe at lunch since I couldn't go in the morning. Maya's smile is so bright as always. At first, I came to this place to sort out my thoughts, but before I knew it, I was coming here to see her smile. I recognized this change within me and sat down. I opened up my notebook and laptop to check my work. I got a call before I could eat. It was from a client.
We're pretty empty today, so you can take it at your table if you're quiet.
I was about to step outside, but Maya noticed the ringing and let me take the call inside.
Mr. Hayama, sorry to call suddenly, The higher-ups are requesting a new analysis function be added. But if you put that in, there are more things to import and the people might get confused.
This woman was the head secretary at our client company. She was mediating this conversation between the users and her bosses. She's right, we incorporated this system because the previous system was not good. Yes, I think we should prioritize the users rather than increasing functions.
Right? I feel like it'd be harder to use.
Yes, it's a part that everyone uses daily, so I think function is more important than interface.
Oh, I thought so too. But the higher-ups started saying it'd look better if we could gather data.
It must be hard to be a leader who has to deal with what her higher-ups say. If it's tough for you to tell them, I'll do it, so let's prioritize the users as much as we can.
Thank you.
After I hung up, I looked up. Maya's and my eyes met. I'm sorry, it was urgent, so thank you for letting me.
It's fine. You really care about your job, don't you?
I feel a little shy having you see that.
I'm sorry. I wasn't listening to everything, but I thought it was nice. I'm sure it's not easy to prioritize the users over the higher-ups. What the higher-ups say hold a lot of weight. I respect how you work.
I have a long way to go, but I'm happy to hear that. I think that making it easier for the people who actually work leads to more sales. I know some people will tell me to get real, but this job won't last if you don't think about the user first. My philosophy was not only to think about selling the system, but about how it'll be used.
Hello, Mr. Hayami.
A weekend afternoon, I got to the station a little early. I turned after hearing my name to see Maya standing there. I looked at her non-work outfit and couldn't speak for a moment.
You look a little different from when I see you at the cafe.
I feel the same way. It feels new.
I heard that this place has a lot of different roasts and aromatic beans. Oh, I've been wanting to come.
The first place we went to was a coffee shop with all kinds of beans. Unlike her calm customer service demeanor, Maya was excited. It was contagious. You're right, the scents are so different.
How you roast it makes this much of a difference? Oh, that's why I want to try all different kinds.
I saw her face and realized she really does love coffee.
Oh, wow. So good. The scent and feel is so different when you drink it outside.
We took our coffee to go. By the time we left, the wall between us was broken down. You got the light roast from Ethiopia. It smelled fruity just now.
Yes! The beans are light and flowery and delicious. You got a dark roast, which you rarely do.
This place specializes in roasts, so I wanted to try it. I was happy she knew my tastes. We talked a lot less while we enjoyed the taste and scent of our coffees.
I enjoy times like this. Since I'm busy at work, I want to relax on weekends.
I get that. I feel put together when I live each day with intention. The day-to-day was all about status and efficiency. Quiet moments like these felt more luxurious than anything else. Next, we went to an old-fashioned cafe.
What a lovely place. I didn't know you liked places like this.
This was a place I wanted to go to. The place was so quiet, you could hear the siphons dripping. We naturally talked more quietly. Yes, I like trendy places too, but I'm drawn to places that feel like they've always been there. This table too, it's been used, but it's polished. It's not flashy and new, but it's taken care of. It's charming to me.
Taken care of?
Yes, instead of adding flashy functions, improve what you already have. I think it's important to think about who's actually using it. I feel like I understand what's important to me when I'm in places like this.
Is that why your suggestions have so much warmth?
I've never been told that it's warm. I think efficiency is important, but I think the most important thing is to reflect on what people want.
It's a little different from efficiency, but I think I get it. I think how a person looks at things is more important than status or efficiency. When I see someone who really stays in the moment with somebody, I want to be like that too.
My face turned red. For a while, we both sipped our coffees quietly. We left the cafe and walked to the station. Time passed so fast, I was sad.
Thank you for today.
Thank you, I had fun. Maya's smile encouraged me to say the next thing. I'd be happy if we could spend time like this again. Can I ask you again sometime?
Yes, of course.
I saw a side of Maya that I wouldn't be able to see at the cafe. My chest tightened. My crush got a level deeper this day. I knew I wanted to get even closer to her. 3 nights later, Maya finished working and was about to clock out. Hello, Maya.
What?
Tomu had presumably been waiting for her to finish work. This man had waited for her. It was way over the line. Maya froze. Hey, did you rethink the party thing? You wouldn't give me a clear answer, so I wanted to talk to you with no one around. If you come as my partner, you might come into some nice friends or job offers. Tomu flashed the keys to the expensive car behind him, but Maya just stared at him.
No, I'm sure I declined the other day.
Why? If you go out with me, you can live a better life. I'm sure you want a flashier life where you can buy whatever you want, don't you?
I've had enough of that perspective. I used to work at the headquarters of a big company.
Huh?
You're right. The pay was better, and I worked hard in sales so my numbers were good. But there was no one who shared my desire to do work that took care of people. A lot of people judged others on their resumes. Honestly, I quit because it wasn't interesting.
Interesting. Tomu couldn't understand it, since he was one of those people judging based on resumes. He frowned.
Yes, I don't want the storefront. I want to see what's inside. That's why I quit my last job and chose this job where I can work more closely with people. Of course, I also like coffee.
So, you're saying he's what you want? Maya correctly identified who Tomu was talking about.
He thinks for himself at work and in life. I think it's amazing that he thinks about the people in his work. So I'll say this again, but I can't accept your invitation. There is nothing I want in doing so. Until now, I've been treating you like a customer, but this is crossing the line. Please let this be the last time you wait for me after work. If something like this happens again, I will report it. Goodbye.
Maya bowed and sped off toward the station. Tomu still couldn't understand why he had been rejected. He couldn't even get himself to run after her, and just stood there. A few days later, I had my notes open at the cafe for my next meeting.
Huh. This is a nice cafe.
Yes, I thought we could have our lunch meeting somewhere different today. It was Tomu. He looked at me and smiled proudly. He wasn't alone. He was going to do his meeting here. He probably wants to show Maya his good side.
What's wrong, Mr. Oga? You're looking over there.
Oh, there are people from small companies nearby too. Sometimes they admire when people from big companies come in. He was staring at me, so I couldn't help noticing. Sorry, we're going to run out of time, so let's get to our table. Tomu was saying something, but I wasn't looking at him. I was looking at the woman next to him. Miss Takeuchi?
Mr. Hayami?
Huh?
What? Oh, I can't believe we're running into each other.
Long time no see. I'm surprised too. It's been a while since I quit. How's it been?
Has it been 2 years since you quit? Well, nothing has changed.
Tomu was completely left out. They know each other? He whispered. Miss Takeuchi gasped.
Oh yeah, you came in after Mr. Hayami quit. He used to be with us. He was our most trusted sales rep.
I used to work at the same company as him. The only major company in the area, Futaba IT Systems. After I quit, I think I left my work to Imura.
I heard Imura transferred to HR. Since then, Mr. Oga has been working with us.
I see. I can't believe Mr. Oga is working with your company. I looked over at Tomu. He looked at me awkwardly and frowned. You, why didn't you tell me when I made fun of you for being mid-level? I didn't think I had to. There are things more important to me than whether a company is big or small. Huh, you're just acting tough. You probably quit because you couldn't make it in a big company.
There's no way. We started working with you because Mr. Hayami was there. I wouldn't be overstating it if I said he's the reason we have a workflow.
I'm embarrassed now, so that's enough. Also, you said something about a lunch meeting?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Oga.
What? Oh, yes, this table over here. We had gotten excited over this unexpected reunion, but the two of them finally remembered their original motive. In terms of the system change, we'll be integrating HR and payroll, and we can input more details. Tomu tried to get things back on track with the meeting, but Miss Takeuchi's face slowly clouded over. Even I could tell from what I could hear that the new system was not accessible for office staff.
How about the input method we asked for before for people in multiple departments?
What? That's, if you could look at page 116. It was easily predictable that the users could adapt to the system, but it would cause confusion for a few months. Next, starting at page 50.
Mr. Oga.
There's no way Miss Takeuchi wouldn't feel what I was feeling.
Honestly, comparing with the previous system, it feels like you don't see the users.
What? But we'll put the directions in a manual.
The manual is too complicated if you can't see the flow right away. We'll pass on this time.
Miss Takeuchi stood up. I had a feeling she would, but then she came to me.
Mr. Hayami, if you're still in the same industry, can we talk?
What? Hold up. I was surprised, but I couldn't be happier to be trusted. I'd love to. If it's a similar problem, I think our system can solve that. May I send you a quote? I handed her my business card. Miss Takeuchi seemed to realize something.
Park IT Solutions. Is this the startup that's said to be small but coming up? I get it if you're working there.
You're too kind. I just want to make it easier for everyone to work. Her praise made me feel shy, but I was internally excited. Tomu was looking at us. He glanced over at the counter. Maya was looking at us and smiling. That was the final blow. He didn't come for me, though. Maybe that was his last attempt to maintain his dignity as a big shot. I bowed to Miss Takeuchi and left the cafe. Tomu had lost a deal that he should have closed and gifted it to me. What are all of these failed deals? Well, it's because the rep changed recently. Tomu kept losing the trust of his clients because he had been relying on the company's name. Meanwhile, Miss Takeuchi had spread the word about my current job, and I received a bunch of contract requests from former clients. As a result, Futaba IT Systems got an onslaught of failed deals. Tomu was questioned for it. That's not a reason. I heard there were no issues when the rep changed last time. You must know you can't just get jobs based on the company name. We have to lower your review score. This will impact your bonus. What? This person was my superior when I was there. Now, he was a manager. It was all talk.
I hear a lot that the previous guy was better.
He could hear the whispers. He bit his lip, but no one reached out to him. Why? I'm a successful guy who got into a big company. He was upset and tried harder at work, but his sales style didn't change and his numbers wouldn't go up. In the end, Tomu was transferred to a branch in the middle of nowhere and lost his prize status.
Welcome, Mr. Hayami.
The bell sounded as I walked in, and I saw my favorite smile. Sales were good, so the days were busy. I felt comforted when I saw her smile. Good morning, Miss Asano. I'll do a mocha blend and...
An egg sandwich, right? I'll get it ready.
Maya was as bright as always. I wanted to see more of her smile, so I was going to tell her finally.
Here it is. Mocha blend and egg sandwich.
Thank you. Miss Asano, what time do you get off today?
What? Around 7 p.m.?
She looked surprised, but not uncomfortable. I made my choice. Can I have a little of your time after work today? Thank you for making time. After Maya's shift, we headed to a nice park nearby. I wanted to tell you clearly how I feel. No matter how old I got, this moment made me nervous. I took a breath and kept going. I've always had feelings for you. Will you go out with me? I looked straight into her eyes. She looked confused for a moment, then she smiled.
You're straightforward in love, like you are in work.
This was unexpected. I was surprised for a moment, but immediately drawn in by her smile.
Yes, I want to be with you too.
There are more important things than your status. We knew that better than anyone because we had been at big companies. Because of that, I feel like we can look toward the same future and be happy together.
Brittany here. Whenever I do an episode that's like about food or coffee, it just makes me really want coffee afterwards. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode and I'll see you next time. Bye!